we see that the virus has changed people. For sure, no matter what anyone says. Before, we were bustling about where to go on vacation, where to fly to, having to get plane tickets in advance, deciding what to buy or how to dress. All this was occupying our thoughts. Today, a person has an uncertain future. He's concerned. Something has been stirring inside him, asking, what will become of me?
A question about the future is beginning to brew in us.
Yes.
Because precisely, it seemed to us that everything is advancing according to a certain egotistic measures. But it is no longer this way, nor will it be. It's all coming to an end. The virus is destroying all this future we've considered, leaving us unsure of how to build it.
There has always been a linear development of egoism forecasting us a certain future.
Tomorrow will be even better and greater. We will reach for the stars.
Yes, we'll achieve.
We'll be unstoppable.
We'll build communism.
Yes, precisely, and apple trees will bloom on Mars, etc.
And it all ends abruptly.
It's only been 20 to 30 years. Look at what's happening with the Earth, with the cosmos, and everything else. There's not even a glimmer of hope anywhere. This is a paramount disillusionment of humanity with itself. This is an incredible change for us.
And you're saying this is good?
This is wonderful.
Wonderful?
We're finally removing the illusion before our eyes. Our egoism is blinded. I will build you something great. I'll do something wonderful. Just look. Take a trip to the sea. Travel abroad. Look at all the beautiful girls. There's all this great music. Look at all that's around you. What a life. Suddenly, it all stops.
As if our ego tells us there will be no life, but on the contrary, there will be life. It's just our ego telling us there will be no life.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, thus we salute it. Egoism is moving us forward.
Despite the fact that it's painting complete darkness for us now, you call this moving forward?
It is painting the correct picture because this is how the ego will feel inside it.
Meaning that if we continue on the egoistic path that we're on, it would lead us to an abyss. A complete abyss?
Yes, but everything in nature is predetermined to end well. It cannot be that in this life, in our world, in this nature, for everything to be so meaningless, that it would hit a dead end with nothing beyond it. Everything is reborn, as all the stages and periods are reborn in nature.
So this darkness is disrupted by the notion that it just can't be this way, right?
The future stage determines this darkness, because it is not darkness. What seems to us to be darkness ahead is already a future degree which we feel is darkness today because we are not yet tuned in to perceive this degree. And when we take a good look at this darkness, suddenly we realize that it is not darkness. It is not even silhouettes or some twilight states. This is actually a tremendous light. This is a new world.
Is this what humanity will arrive at?
Yes.
So the new degree has descended upon us, and it feels to us as absolute darkness, right?
Indeed.
We want to live the way we used to, but this is no longer an option. So what should we do? How do we grab hold of it? What do we have to do right now?
We have to accept it as it is and try to adapt ourselves to it. Realize that everything that it brings with it is the best possible thing for us. This is how we will re-educate ourselves.
Then please explain, what is this next degree?
It is a new world that man will exist in among the good forces of connection, love, and bestowal. Thus we currently perceive this new world as darkness. It is approaching, and this is why we're feeling this way. But everything will be all right.
Will we grab hold of it?
More than grab hold of it, the virus will help us.
Meaning this jolt from behind is pushing us to this new degree?
Yes.
It is leading us precisely to it?
The viruses, in fact, determine our whole life. We are entirely made up of viruses. You can say that they make us. This is what the scientists are telling us.
That's right.
Thus we have to see this as correct changes to our essence.
That is, if I now direct myself even a little bit towards this degree, with good thoughts and some effort,
you will adapt to it quickly and easily, and will not even notice any sharp transition at all.
On to the next degree, that is?
Right.
So the future world is good and bright.
It is coming. It is already here. Let's accept it. Let's not dwell on epidemiology at all. Let's work together on adapting ourselves to each other, and suddenly we'll discover that this virus is between us, serving as a binding agent. Let's start feeling each other closer to our hearts, and the virus will go away.